Federal Ministry of Water Resources on Monday organized a workshop on implementing the National Action Plan for Revitalization of what it tagged the wash sector. Correspondent Uchechi Lemuwa has the details.
Implementation of the National Action Plan for the Revitalization of Water, Sanitation and Hygiene sector is the focal point of the workshop organized by the Ministry of Water Resources on Monday. Honorable Minister of Water Resources, Engineer Suleiman Adamu, in his address, noted that President Muhammad Buhari demonstrated the highest political commitment ever witnessed when he declared state of emergency on the water, sanitation and hygiene sector.
Since the presidential launch, Nigerians have been asking, what next? And this underscores the need for this workshop, where we'll begin to erect platforms for the implementation of the action plan as a follow-up to the resolution of the 25th meeting of the National Council of Water Resources, where states were urged to adopt and commit to implementing the National Action Plan. We, on our part, have started taking steps by setting up the National Coordination Office to coordinate the action plan implementation. We have urged state governments, through a letter to the governors, to take advantage of the support offered by the National Coordination Office in order to implement the National Action Plan. In order to best harness the political will demonstrated by the declaration of the state of emergency to precipitate immediate improvements within the sector, we must look critically at what we mean by a state of emergency and come out with concrete proposals and recommendations that will facilitate prompt attention to the action plan implementation at both federal and state levels.
The Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Water Resources, Mrs. Comfort Ekaro, highlighted the expected achievements at the end of the workshop.
This workshop, to build on the past efforts and development, and to develop a common understanding amongst stakeholders, as well as identify appropriate platforms for its implementation. It is hoped that at the end of the two-day workshop, participants will have achieved the following: a common understanding on the National Wash Action Plan, including its component visions and priority actions. We would have also achieved a redefined period of the emergency and firm up priority actions to be implemented, provide clear guidance and messages for the mobilization of the citizenry and the political and traditional leadership on its implementation.
Uchechi Lemuwa reporting for TVN News.